student loans out of default, stop any wage garnishments, stop collection calls, and stop seizure of your tax refund. Give yourself a break. Stop the stress and get your student loan payments down to as little as $25 a month based on what you can afford to pay. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. If you're trying to quit drinking or doing too many drugs, listen to me. You don't know me and we'll never meet. I had a problem like you once. I drank and used to party a little too much till it got out of control and almost ruined my life. I realized I needed help to fix my problem before it totally destroyed me. If you've tried to fix your drinking and drug problem and you know you can't do it alone, you need to call the National Treatment Advisors. They'll immerse you into a 30-day program to replace your old habits with new habits and totally change your life. And if you have PPO private health insurance, the entire program may be covered. Fix your problem right now before it gets any worse. Get clean. Call now and learn more. 877-247-1581. 877-247-1581. 877-247-1581.
Out-of-date carpet giving you the blues? Tired of your old dingy and broken tile? Let my friends at the Floor Store in Cleveland, Texas give your home the makeover it deserves. This is Old Taco Joe coming to you for the Floor Store. Whether it's carpet, tile, wood flooring, or real wood laminate, the Floor Store can cover all of your flooring needs. Located at 405 West Henderson Street in Cleveland, Texas, owner Brent Harris can help. Shower tile, tub surrounds, even backsplashes. Give them a call today at 817-641-9444. The Floor Store, they got you covered.
The voice of Johnson County, Joco Community Radio.
I ain't trying to hear the negative. Nope. I'm just trying to change the narrative. Hell, it's simply imperative that we all have a damn good time. I'm getting them good vibes.
All we're here to do is have a damn good time. Good morning, Johnson County and beyond. And good morning, Michelle.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm great. How
Excellent.
are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for joining us. Y'all, welcome to the Rise and Smile program with John and Kim Campbell. My lovely bride is home recovering for what should be the last week. So I'm being joined today in studio by the one and only Michelle Milford. Welcome again to the show.
Thank you.
Thanks for getting up bright and early and doing this.
Oh, this is great. It's
Yeah.
awesome. You know,
Good.
getting back in the swing of things.
That's right. I just said, did you have any vacation time?
I did.
Yeah,
I
me
did
too.
have a little bit.
We'll get
yes.
that in a second. Yeah.
Yeah.
So y'all, good morning. And again, share us with your friends. If you're watching on Facebook, awesome. Just share the little video so your friends can see what kind of good time we're having here. Also know that we are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitter. And we can also take us on the go via the TuneIn Radio app, or we are streaming live 365 on Spreaker.com. Today's show is brought to you by our good friends at Fort Worth Welder Supply and Lone Star Bar and Grill. Fort Worth Welder Supply is a family-owned operation founded by Mr. Melvin Page in 1976. Their retail store offers the largest selection of Metroplex on welding equipment, gases, and welders. They deliver all of their Metroplex without even adding what, Michelle? Do you know?
Adding what?
What do they not add?
Oh, they don't add.
This is a trivia question. You're about to.
No, you're putting me on the spot. I was like, okay, so I had all these thoughts in my head.
Dean is going to be upset.
I know. I'm sorry, Dean.
They don't add a fuel surcharge.
No, they don't.
No fuel
They don't.
surcharge
Okay.
at Fort Worth Water Supply. They have tons of customers all over Johnson County, and they want you to be one too. And Lone Star Bar and Grill, located at 212 West Ellison Street, right there in Old Town Burleson. Lone Star Bar and Grill is a great way to kick off your week with all-day happy hour Monday through Wednesday. Crazy karaoke will be going down on Tuesday and Thursday. And this Friday night, they will have Jason Heron. And then on Saturday night, they'll have Stephen Brashear or Brasher, not sure which way it is, live on the back patio starting at 8 p.m. And don't forget, Lone Star is the place you want to be for Sunday brunch, which they'll be serving from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sundays. See, it was Karaoke Thursday where Michelle got trapped into this deal.
Yes,
today.
I did. Oh my goodness. I walked in there and he's like, hey, join me on Monday. I'm like, okay.
I'm like, hey, are you working Monday? Yeah. She goes, I am. I said, what time do you go in? She goes, 8 o'clock. I said, well, great. Our show ends at 8. You can come be a guest host. She's like, I'm that'd be fun. I said, awesome. Thank you, dear.
Yes.
Don't forget, we have the Rise and Smile hotline open, y'all. Would love for y'all to give us a call, or we can talk about anything funny, fun, or positive with you on the air. The number is 817-637-2585. Again, the number is 817-637-2585. So, Michelle, remember, you're on the hook now, so you got to kind of watch the chat comments and people.
Okay, I'm working on it. Okay,
And
okay,
tell
I'm
them good
looking.
morning as they come
Hi.
along.
Okay.
Who all's on so far?
Okay, hold on. Let me. Okay, I'm really gonna get this right here in just a minute. I don't know why it's not blowing up.
It's okay. Susan Hall. Good morning, young lady. Alex.
Oh,
good
my
morning,
goodness.
sir.
Oh,
Mr.
yeah.
Alex Phillips. You know Alex, don't you?
I do know Alex.
He's such a good dude.
He is.
Jeff Allenbaugh, who's tuning in. You know Jeff too, right? From Lone
Yes,
Star.
and I see Beth Roten.
Beth,
on
that's
there,
right.
yes.
Good morning, y'all. Missy, good morning.
And Susan Hall. Yes. Okay.
What's she saying? GOGM, good morning. All those abbreviations,
yes,
you
yes.
fancy people, Missy. Look at you. Yes, so poor Jeff. Jeff, he cracks me up. I love him. He's got he's the guy that has the coolest gray hair that I know
Oh
of.
yes.
So that's why I started growing my hair out. Jeff was my role model when it comes to hair. Yeah, for sure. All right, so you've got a positive thing to throw out to you this morning. Care enough about yourself and those that you care about to be the very best that you can possibly be.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, being your best starts with being better than you have to be. That's a hard one sometimes because, you know, life just comes at us and we're thinking, I'm going to get through the day, right? So that's oftentimes something that somebody will default to is, I'm just going to get through the day. If I can just make it through the day. Well, don't just make it through the day.
Exactly.
Make it a great day.
Exactly. You know what? Time is so precious.
It
really is. And, you know, why not make it a positive, wonderful day instead of, you know, focusing on those negative thoughts? You know, you just need to focus on those positive and
that's right.
And, you know, that's how we do it.
The negatives are out there. It's the reason the Rise and Smile program even came to be, because I got so sick of the news, right? You turn it on. I try to just pretty much watch the weather. And even trying to get to the weather, you had to sit through all the negative crap going on. I was like, you know what? There has got to be a better way. There needs to be more positivity out there. So that's how our show even came to be about. So I was on the Biz Buzz segment with Tiffany a long time ago, and I said, this is kind of fun. I said, I might have an idea for a show. She goes, well, just hit me up and let me know. And so I did, and here we are.
Well, yeah, and there's so many good things to focus on in the community, and I mean, there's so many wonderful things going on.
There is.
So, I mean, and if you just think about that and focus on those things, then it's going to be a great day.
Yep. Speaking of that, Michelle, you work for who?
I work for the Burleson Area Chamber of Commerce.
Yes, ma'am. Great organization, great people.
It is. It really is, and I love my girl Gabrina. She is a amazing mentor and friend, and you know, we just really click and we really want to make a difference in the community, especially small business.
Yep.
We're all about supporting local.
And she's a super positive person too.
You said so positive.
You walk in the morning, she's always matching you, right? When it comes to super positive.
Exactly. We all, you know, it's like the sun is shining and, you know, we're just so happy, you know, just to, okay, how are we going to make a difference today?
That's right. That's awesome.
And that's what it's all about.
That's awesome. All right, y'all. So we have the survey question of the day we always start with, Michelle.
Okay.
So first I get to ask you, and of course everybody else gets to chime in the comments, and we want to hear what you guys have to say too. What was your favorite subject in school, and do you do anything with that knowledge today?
Oh, goodness. Okay, so my favorite subject in school, I think I would have said band.
Band?
I love band class.
I can get that. You as half the shit you've said, you had to sing it. You're like,
oh no, I couldn't sing. Couldn't sing a lick. Nope. But I played the saxophone, and it was so much fun.
The saxophone. Do you still play the sax today?
A little tiny bit. I can remember my school fight song.
Do you own one?
I do.
Do you?
I do.
All right. So next time we have you in studio, you're going to bring the saxophone, and we want to hear your school song.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
I don't know about that.
What did I get myself into? My favorite subject, you know, I wanted to be a goofball and say it was lunch because I hated school. I mean, had it not been for sports, I probably would have quit school. I really hated school. So, but if I had to pick a subject that's not athletics, because that would be my number one choice, would have been probably science.
Oh, I love science too. Oh, and I like history. So
you liked school then, didn't you?
Well, I wasn't an excellent student. I mean, I had to work really, really hard, and I was always envious of those people that could go in there and they didn't have to study.
I know, made me sick.
And they could go in there and they made these good grades, and I'm going, how did you do that? You didn't even open your book.
Yep, I know, make me crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so y'all tuning in, what was your favorite subject, and do you do anything with it today? Let's see, what's Susan Hall? I always say, keep looking up, because that's where it all is. A little positive quote. I remember that quote too. Who used to say it? Kid Craddock.
Yes.
Kid Craddock in the morning. God bless his soul. He was such a good
Yeah,
positive
and
dude.
Alex says when you stay positive, it will only make a day better for everyone. See, it keeps fading out. Why does it do that?
That's Facebook. It does that. You have to touch it to make it pop
Oh,
back up
okay.
again. Yeah, it's
No,
not.
there we
It's nothing
go.
you're doing. And socializing. That's good because he goes. Alex says, and I would say I do. I bet you do, sir. I bet you do. Alex was always so cool. He'd come into the food truck where there's this farmer's market. Good morning. Good morning. And
Mhm.
even if he wasn't eating anything, and put that big old smile on the window and say good morning. It's very uplifting. And he always posts good quotes too.
Well, and you look forward to seeing those people every day too. The
Yep.
ones that they have the good vibe, the good positive spirit. That's what you want to see.
Surround yourself with good people, man, because there's not
Exactly.
enough of them out there.
Mhm.
All right, got a little positive news story to start out with. Maybe a couple of them here today if we get to them. So a miracle premature baby born the size of an iPhone spent Christmas at home after a roller coaster 6 months where his parents feared he may not even survive. Little Miles weighed just 1 pound and 8 ounces when he was born 14 weeks premature on June 19th.
Oh my gosh.
You ever see a preemie that small?
I have never seen one.
smaller than your hand.
I've heard about it.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I just can't even imagine.
24-year-old mom Rebecca Granger was rushed into hospital for an emergency cesarean section after being diagnosed with preeclampsia after 26 weeks. The baby Miles was immediately placed on a ventilator as he was unable to breathe for himself and endured a 15-month battle for life. Rebecca was not able to see or hold her boy, but dad Warren McKenna was given a quick cuddle before Miles was taken into the neonatal intensive care unit. Only parents were allowed the neonatal intensive care unit due to COVID-19 restrictions, and Warren was the only person allowed to visit Rebecca. By the time we got to take him home, he was 5 pounds and 5 ounces. When he finally was allowed to meet his extended family, there were tears galore, and the parents said, "We've been blessed with our own little Christmas miracle."
Oh my gosh.
Got to take him home right before Christmas. Isn't that cool?
That is a miracle. And that's, there's always so many great things to look for. There's so many, and that's what I get this from my dad. Because he said, Michelle, life is what it is. Life is life, but he said it's so good. He said
really
there's
is.
so much good to look for in life. And we all have our struggles and we all go through our things, but there's so much good to hold on to and looking for those good people in this world.
And it makes me crazy when people will constantly, I don't care if you tell them, "Oh my gosh, I love your new car." "Well, yeah, it's good, but I had a flat tire yesterday." Well, I don't give a shit about your flat tire. That happens to everybody.
It does.
I just loved your car. Just say thanks. I love my car too. And let's move on with the conversation. I promise you, if anybody's hung around me very, very long, you've never seen anybody around me that has that vibe. I refuse to be around people like that. Just won't do it. And not that I don't love people. I still love them too.
Oh, absolutely.
But I'm not going to surround myself with people that just don't put off a good vibe. I'm sorry. Just can't do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And so, it's like holding on to those tiny miracles. That little tiny baby.
Isn't
oh my gosh,
cool?
what a miracle.
Smaller than a phone. That
is amazing.
That's
absolutely amazing.
One more good one real quick. Experimental procedure in Spain puts 18 cancer patients in complete remission. First of all, just say this, lost my good friend Cheyenne to cancer a couple of years ago, and that devastated me. So I think cancer is a business. I understand it's a disease and I get that, but man, there are so many things that we've been able to figure out in this world to tell me we can't find a solution to this problem. I just don't believe I believe it. So I believe it's a business and that's unfortunate, but that's how I feel. So 18 out of 30 Spanish patients with incurable blood cancer are in complete remission, and a few more have seen the cancer's progression. Let me close this out. Sorry, stupid work thing. Have seen the cancer's progression stopped in its tracks, thanks to a new and much cheaper treatment option. Using a patient's own white blood cells, doctors reprogram them to better identify and attack the cancerous cells, which cause multiple myeloma. The treatment essentially saved the lives of 18 patients, all of whom had earlier stage treatments like bone marrow transplants and chemotherapy fail, after which the survival rate becomes very, very low, right? If those two things don't seem to work for you, then chances are you're not gonna be with us much longer. Spanish doctor leading the procedure named Carlos Fernandez, who announced the good news on Friday. He said, even though it's an incurable disease, achieving complete remission has a significant impact on patient prognosis, and it's directly linked to greater survival. Isn't that cool?
That is so cool.
18 out of 30 complete remission.
See, that's pretty amazing. And I just, like you, I feel like, if it's not working, I don't know, there's just so much more. You just got to look out of the box. Because I really feel like there's so much more that can be done to help cancer patients.
I agree. I agree. All right. So anybody else jump in there we need to talk to?
Oh,
right
yeah.
quick?
Okay. So Alex says everyone needs to come be a part of Project U Leadership Conference on 2/22/22. And I promise you that positivity and tools will carry you through the year.
Amen.
Grab a ticket at www.projectuburleson.com.
Boom. Thanks, Alex. So we can talk. So I'm coming off of 11 straight days of not working. So some of that's weekends, right? But I took vacation. I always strategically take vacation at the end of the year so I can have almost 2 whole weeks off, right?
Yeah.
And so I kind of lost track of what day it was. So I was at Lone Star the other day, and I can't remember which day it was because again they're all running together.
Exactly.
But I was sitting there, and Jeff was on the corner, and he was bullshitting, having a beer, and I said, man, I kind of lost track of the days. I'm not sure what day it is. And he said, shit, John, since I've retired, every day is Saturday.
Oh my gosh, that is the life.
I was cracking up at that. I was like, I bet it is, man.
Oh,
And to me, that would be hard to get used to. I mean, you've worked. I know Jeff worked I think he worked for close to 30 years for the railroad.
Oh,
and he was like, holy cow, just all of a sudden you wake up one day and there's no more alarm clocks, right?
Oh my
set the
gosh,
alarm,
I can't
you can
even imagine. I don't know if I would probably still get up.
I would lose track of the days too. I think every day's Saturday. I love that attitude. I can make a t-shirt, Jeff, that says that. That'd be pretty awesome. Let's see. We got 12 minutes left. All right. So let's do real quick some get to know you questions. This is always fun.
Oh yeah.
Since you're first time on the show with us.
Okay.
What's your favorite color? We'll start really easy.
Red.
Red is your favorite. That's Josh's favorite color too.
Oh, I love Josh.
Yep.
He's so sweet.
And my grandson Cohen. He's
red. Cute too.
Yep.
Cute
all right.
family.
As a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I was going to be a supermodel.
Supermodel. Nice. You're mega tall, right?
Yes,
you're super cute. So I can see that happening.
And I actually went out and pursued that career, but I just was not, I was too curvy.
Too curvy, they said?
I was too curvy. It was
Which is crazy. Of course, I'm not sure how old you are. I'm not going to ask you, put you on the spot. But back in the day, man, you had to be skinny, thin, right?
Yes.
That was like the big thing.
Well, and I was skinny. I mean, I was,
I'm not saying you weren't skinny.
No,
don't
but,
get mad at me.
No, I'm just saying
kidding.
it's just so crazy because I mean I was tiny, but they were like, "Oh, you're too curvy." So I was like, "What?" So
wow,
it's all good.
So you said this in for me, then screw you.
This is exactly. So I was in New York, and I'll never forget it. I was at the Waldorf Astoria. They told me that I needed to lose 10 more pounds. I weighed 120 pounds. I was so
And
skinny.
you're like mega tall. How tall are you?
I'm 5'10" and a half.
5'10" and a half at 100 and how much?
115 pounds.
And lose. So would you be 5'10" and a half at 105 pounds?
And so they wanted me to be even skinnier, and I just couldn't do it. So I went downstairs and got the biggest chocolate sundae that I could possibly eat. And I was like, this is not for me.
You getting the bird said, give me that sundae.
I was
That's
like,
awesome.
I'm done with it.
Going back to Texas. Screw you people.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome. I love that. Let's see. So what really gets you going from a motivational standpoint?
Well, okay, so I think it's just positive people, just being like I don't know, like if our hair gets song or
music. That's a good one for me.
Music is a good one. Books. I like
books?
Motivational
books.
I
that's
like
good. I wish I could read. Well, I can't read. I just like to read. I hate to read. 41 years at the railroad. Golly, Jeff. Holy cow. Good morning, baby. Hope you are not just now tuning in, Missy. You better have been on from the beginning.
Good morning, sweet lady.
Oh, it's got the sunshine emoji too. Look at that. Aren't you cute? Good morning, sunshine.
So
Speaking of sunshine, stick around, Kim. I got something for you later. Okay, so do you have any superstitions?
Sometimes, well, I don't know. It depends on if I'm really tired, everything has to be an uneven number. Like if I think about something.
Are you a counting person too?
I'm a counting person.
Oh my God, you and Kim have that in common. When next time you see her, y'all can have mega conversations about counting.
I can't wait because this is a full on thing. And then if I'm driving down the road and I'm tired, everything has to be even, like all the lines, and I have to count them.
She has like odd and even days.
Yeah.
Different on the different days or how she's feeling. It needs to be an even day. So when I look at something, I'm going to count how many things are that make it an even number.
Exactly. And so like I can focus on.
All crazy.
No, we're not. It's like I can focus on that thing behind your head right there. And
count how many bricks there are,
exactly.
And then count how many rows there are. I bet. Oh my God.
I can't wait, Kim.
Kimmy, you hear that? Oh my God. Yes, numbers. She says. That's so funny. All right. If you could have any one superpower, what would it be?
Let's see. What would it be? I think it would be to. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Oh my God, that's a good one.
That's just super. You want to fly?
I don't know
like
if I really want to fly.
You could
I just want
be invisible. You could.
Ooh, that could be fun.
You know why? Because you're a woman and you're nosy. You're like, ooh, I could sneak in places and just go listen to conversations. I know what you're thinking.
Oh, yeah.
See? All right. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Steak.
Steak?
I love
a
steak. A good
too.
steak.
All right, that's funny. Speaking of that, I'm going to get two more questions. I got to come back to food. Okay, heard on the KSCS second date update. It was super funny. What's the weirdest thing a guest has ever done at your house?
Oh, goodness gracious. The weirdest thing. Well, oh gosh. Probably.
It's okay. We're internet
I
radio. You
know.
can say whatever you want to say.
I know.
It's
Okay. So, all right. So, well, I can't confirm this, but I'm pretty sure someone's gone streaking
At your house?
through the yard. So
I'll not say any names to protect the guilty.
Yes, but yeah.
Streaking at your house. Did they like run down just around your yard?
Around
or
the
did
yard.
They run?
Yeah,
Okay.
run through the yard. And then I was just like, oh dear God.
That's funny.
Yeah.
We had that happen at our neighbor's house.
Streaking?
Yep.
Oh,
I won't
yeah.
tell
Did
the
they go
story
streaking
because
through the neighborhood?
No, just one house. Just one house, but it was pretty funny because they were having a big party out back, and it was like a bunch of teachers, and so a guy ran through. It was pretty funny.
I bet it was funny.
Let's see. Do you consider yourself cheap, frugal, or are you a pretty free spender?
I try to. I don't know. I try to balance it out.
Yeah.
I really do because
Will you splurge on certain things?
I
And
will.
Cut back on other things
yes,
to make up for it.
Yes, it depends on what it is. Yes, and the thing is, it's like I love handbags and all girly shoes and clothes and all those things, but I do try to be careful about how much I spend.
So, point in case, I saw her walk in with I think you had a QT cup in your hand, right?
Oh no, I've got my little Texas cup.
Oh, see, so instead of going to Starbucks, you do your own coffee, right?
Do, yes.
See, that's one way to cut back, so you can spend somewhere else. All right, that's good. But let's talk about cheap for a second. My good friend Joe Owens, you know Joe, don't you? Yeah, Joe, he's a good dude, and love him to death. He's like a brother to me. But I got to give him some shit. He didn't want to be a target today, but Joe, you're going to be because you knew it was going to happen. I told you that night it was going to happen. I saw him on New Year's Eve. Swung by there. We're in the garage bullshitting, and they got like a big table that we have in the garage. It's like a beer drinking table. And so his wife, Angie, was sitting there across from me, and she picked her phone up, and her phone, I looked at it. And it like yours, you have three little things back there, right? So you've got a fairly recent iPhone, if not the most recent iPhone, which I do too. I just got me a new one. But I had my last one. I had the iPhone 10. That's how old my phone was,
wow.
right? So I keep a phone for a while. But Angie had this phone. First of all, it was like super tiny. I think it was smaller than your hand, right? The little story we talked about earlier. Tiny phone, and it only had one little dot right where the camera would be. So I knew it was a fairly old phone. I said, Angie, what phone are you rocking there? What phone is that? And she's like, well, it's really old, she says. She goes, in fact, this was the free phone.
Oh.
So poor Ann. Now look at Joe's phone sitting next to her compared. And Joe's got the latest and greatest with the three little cameras and rocking it. And I'm like, well, why is poor Angie stuck with the little small camera phone there? And did I mention that Joe works for a phone company?
Oh.
A large one. One of the big, I'm going to say big two. One of the big two. I'm not going to throw him under the bus in case his boss is ever listening. But he works for one of the big two, and he says, F you, John Campbell. You're not talking about me on the radio. And so, lo and behold, I get a text message over the weekend. The next day, I think maybe the next day, Angie, was the next day. Keep me straight if you're listening. I get a picture or a text from Angie, and it was a new phone. She goes, look what Joe got me because he didn't want to be on the radio.
Oh, that's hysterical. Oh, my gosh. That's positive reinforcement right there.
Oh, my God. And Joe is not cheap. Like Joe, they live in a beautiful house, and his house is wired like with all the smart technology. He just talks to his house. Hey, Google, turn on the lights over here. Okay, go do this. And when you're watching the Cowboy game, like if a Cowboy score a touchdown, the phone knows it or the house knows it, and it lights up blue and white.
Oh,
all
my
those light bulbs
goodness.
have multicolor. Yeah, it's really weird.
That is pretty bougie.
So he'll spend money on that, but not his wife a new phone. Joe, you've been called out, sir.
Yes, and way to go, Joe. Way to get her a new phone.
That's right. All right, so before I keep rattling on, do you have anything you want to talk about?
She says the very next day.
I do it.
I love it.
That is so funny. Anything you want to talk about before I get on my other topic?
Okay. Yes. Okay. So the chamber has a lot of awesome events coming up this year. We have the Wild Wild West Gala that we're bringing back. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be at Modena Ranch on April 8th.
That's a cool place.
It is really cool. And so we have entertainment planned. You can come as your favorite Wild Wild West character.
Oh, that'll be fun. It's like Halloween in April, which I'm a huge fan of. It should be
Exactly.
Halloween once a month, I think.
Yes. Yes. Everybody needs to dress up like Halloween once a
Everybody
month.
loves it.
Absolutely.
April 8th.
April 8th
Awesome.
at Modena Ranch. And we'll have the VIP before happy hour and everything. So you really want to get in there. And it's also a great networking event.
Cool.
And then we do have lots of awesome networking events. Every second Tuesday night of the month, we have Network at Night.
Very cool.
So-
Where's
So we have,
second one in January will be coming up pretty soon. Where's it going to be at?
and that one, good question. You're killing me today, John. I don't have it right.
Oh,
right now.
she's
I'm
like-
serious. I was like,
You
okay,
just- wait,
I'm
I'll
like
look, I'll
losing. I'm
scroll.
losing.
Oh my God, you're so funny. All right, so Network at Night, second Tuesday by the Burleson Area Chamber of Commerce.
Yes, and so yeah, join us for that. And then we have our luncheons, and we have it's just a really great group to be a part of.
It is.
And it's
Twisted Texan joined this year, or I guess last year, not technically,
Mhm.
because
Yeah,
it's
it has.
2022.
It is
Holy
2022.
cow. Have you had to type that yet or write it?
No, and I'll probably keep doing 2021, and every now and then I'll write 1992 because it's so random.
92.
I don't know why. I mean, and I'm like in the 90s.
That's Kim. Speaking of that, Kim had we were trying to get our stupid because we just got our phones upgraded, and so they give you HBO Max now. AT&T does.
Oh yes. Mhm.
And so we were trying to get it on our smart TV, and the stupid address that popped up was Kim's name in 1994. I'm like, where in the hell did that come from? That's not one of our kids' birthdays. It wasn't the year we got married. So
That is
exactly
so
what happened in
random.
1994. And she still says, it wasn't me. They must have issued that to me. I said,
That is really wild.
There's something she's not telling me.
Oh, I doubt that.
Okay, so I think this is important. Small victories make a difference in our lives every day, right?
Yes.
You know what? This is a very good topic. I don't want to rush it. We only got 2 minutes. I'm going to save that. So don't forget, y'all, the survey question of the day. Haven't seen anybody chime in yet with this. What was your favorite subject in school? Actually, Alex did. You're right. You did, Alex.
Yes.
What was your favorite subject in school? And do you do anything with that knowledge today? I want to know. While they're going to chime in very, very quickly, Angie, tell us what your favorite subject was. I know you're listening. Kimmy, what was it? Kimmy hated school too. She was like me. She did not like school.
Yeah, I just wasn't very good at it. I mean, it's just
All right, so this or that questions. Ready?
Mhm.
You're a dog or cat person?
dog.
Dog? I am too. Planning or winging it? Which one do you normally gravitate to?
Ugh.
Are you a big planner or do you just go with it?
I a lot of times just go.
Just go with it?
But I do have to plan. But yeah, I
So
go
you're
with it.
in the middle? You're kind of a
I'm in the
hybrid?
middle. I'm a middle person.
I'm Switzerland, damn it.
Switzerland, yes.
Let's see. I'm very much a planner. I plan most of the time, but I'm
Mhm.
not afraid to wing it. So if something
Yes.
spur of the moment pops up,
There we
rock and
go.
roll, let's do it.
Yeah.
Do you arrive early or do you arrive late?
I'm right in the middle.
Usually right on time.
Yes.
You were early today, so
I was
good girl.
no, I do try to be early. I mean, because I understand. I mean, time is precious.
Time is
and,
precious. That's right. Are you a night out or a night in kind of gal?
I enjoy a good night out.
You cannot say the middle again. I refuse
I
to let you say
can't.
that
Oh
again.
my gosh. Okay. I like to go out.
Yep, going out's fun.
Let's do it.
Let's see. Concert or a sports event?
Concert.
Amen to that. Me too. Funny movie or a drama?
Funny movies.
Yep, me too. Do you prefer a call or a text?
Text.
Call. Don't
Text.
text. Don't
Text.
fib. You can't be in the
Text.
middle either. It depends
I
who
just
it is,
said
right?
text.
It depends who it is.
Yeah.
No, it's text. I get it. I think most women I know for sure are texters. My wife is certainly a texter in advance. And look at that. Just like that, boom, the first half is over. Y'all stay with us through the break.
was
We've
so
got
fun.
another half of fun. We have our Twisted Call segment coming up where Michelle gets to make an outbound call, which is becoming rapidly
Oh,
one of the
my
favorite
goodness.
segments.
Yes.
Stay with us through the break. 2 minutes, y'all. We'll be right back with you.
Here's Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet. These pills work for men and women to improve their sexual performance. And now for the price of 2 or 3 pills, you can get nearly 100. There's no need to pay expensive prices for Viagra or Cialis. Call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. We offer 24/7 service and always free delivery and confidential packaging. Change your life for the better and have fun. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
800-627-3988. 800-627-3988. 800-627-3988. That's 800-627-3988.
When you're hungry for tender brisket or some delicious homemade cobbler, then look no further than Leach Brothers Barbecue, located at 1106 East Henderson, Cleveland, Texas. Leach Brothers has been family-owned and operated since 1950. Take it from me, Taco Joe Orwinski. Todd and his family have been filling my belly breakfast, lunch, and dinner for a long time. Heck, I even have my own booth, open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Come see them for dine-in, carry-out, and all your catering needs.
Hey, there's something you forgot to do. It sure is hot. Are you sweating like a dog? Wait, what? Dogs don't sweat. Oh no, you forgot to get your window tinted. Whether it's the kitchen window that sits in the sun for the hottest part of the day, or you just got new wheels, call Sharp Window Tinting in Burleson. 817-615-9379, or look them up on the web, sharpwindowtint.com.
The voice of Johnson County, Joco Community Radio.
I ain't trying to hear the negative. Nope. I'm just trying to change the narrative. Hell, it's simply imperative that we all have a damn good time. I'm getting them good vibes.
Which is like the most appropriate song for our show ever. When we first were talking about doing a little radio deal, it was funny. Tiffany said, what's going to be your theme song? What's going to be your intro and outro music? And I'm like, well, shit, I don't know. Let me think about that for a second. So we hit my cousin Alicia up and we asked her, and within like 2 seconds, she popped back with the song. She goes, this is the perfect song. This is y'all.
The good vibes. The good vibes. You know, my favorite font is Good Vibes.
Oh, yeah? That's a font called that?
Yes.
Interesting. I didn't know that. I learned something new today, Papa. Papa told me a long time ago. He says, son, if you can learn just one new thing a day, doesn't matter what it is, just learn one new thing a day. By the time you're my age, you'll be a wise old man.
Aww.
So I try to learn at least one new thing every day. I didn't try this time. You just went ahead and told me. See,
there we
There's
go.
a font called Good Vibes.
Good Vibes.
Good morning, Tiffany. How are you today? Beth was science. So our survey question of the day, y'all, was what was your favorite subject in school and do you still use it? Beth was science.
And she has a bachelor's.
Wow. I didn't know you were that smart, Beth. I knew you were smart, but see, look at you're good looking and smart. Holy cow. What are you doing with Donnie? Man. Degrees in nursing. She says she's so awesome. Nurses, teachers, first responders, God bless all of you.
Yes.
Let's see. Angie's was math, and does she use it? She's also a teacher, I think. Angie's a teacher too. So let's see. Tiffany, art, and I do calligraphy ever since. Calligraphy. That is so cool. I did not know that, Tiffany. That is awesome. We have to hit you up for some design stuff or what have you. That's pretty cool. Calligraphy. I love that.
Oh, why did you? That's so cool.
Let's see. But a fabulous. You're welcome, baby. Okay. Second half. Good message. No, I can't go that far. Well, I didn't go my sponsors yet. Shame on me. Remember, y'all, our show is brought to you by our good friends at Fort Worth Welder Supply and Lone Star Bar and Grill. Fort Worth Welder Supply is a family-owned operation founded by Mr. Melvin Page in 1976. Their retail store offers the largest selection in the Metroplex on welding equipment, gases, and welders. They deliver all of the Metroplex without even adding what?
Delivery fees.
Fuel surcharge.
I'm sorry. Y'all, it's Monday. I am having the hardest time today. I cannot think. I mean, the brain is not working.
Where's the Tuesday mixer? Next Tuesday.
Rudy's Barbecue.
There you go.
There we go. My brain just.
It started working during the break.
Yes.
Except for the fuel surcharge.
I know. I'm gonna get this right here in just a minute.
That's the last time I asked about it. So you failed twice.
I did. Oh my gosh.
I can see why you didn't like school. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, you know what? I can tell you about everything welding supply.
It was test. Test what you had a problem with, obviously.
It was test because I can't be
See?
put on the
You
spot.
can learn the material, but it's the test, right? Threw you off.
Yes.
Some people
I'm
are
a
not
terrible
testers.
tester.
That-
I'm a
that
terrible
happens.
tester.
Sorry, I'm not judging. I'm just giving you shit.
Okay, I know.
All right, they have tons of customers all over Johnson County, and they want you to be one too. And Lone Star Bar and Grill, located at 212 West Ellison Street, right there in Old Town Burleson. Lone Star Bar and Grill is a great way to kick off your week with all-day happy hour Monday through Wednesday. Crazy karaoke going down on Tuesday and Thursdays. And Friday night, they will have Jason Heron. And then on Saturday night, they will be sporting Stephen Brasher live on the back patio at 8 p.m. Don't forget, Lone Star is the place you want to be for Sunday brunch, which they are serving from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sundays. And they have probably some of the best pancakes in town. If you haven't had their pancakes yet, got to get by there and get a pancake. Well, I get a pancake. They order them. They sell them to you in a stack, right? Like you're a stack of pancakes, but I only like one. One big ass pancake. They make the whole size of the plate.
Oh, nice.
That's an option.
Well, and I have a hard time eating a bunch of pancakes because, you can only eat so many pancakes and then you just,
like those all-you-can-eat pancakes. That's just they're efficient. They're just bringing
they
you
are.
in.
They're bringing you
because
in because
how many you gonna eat? Three?
Maybe.
That's a lot of pancakes.
That is a lot of
I know.
pancake.
I know. Let's see. Ken and Cindy, good morning, y'all from Nashville. Hope you got some snow on the ground still. They posted last night it was snowing up there. They're on vacation.
And, how nice.
Seeing our good friend Clarice out there.
Oh, I've never been to Nashville. I've always
never been to Nashville? Oh, God, you got to go. It's so fun. We love it.
Yeah, I've heard it's a really neat place.
Yes, darling, this is the mesquite smelling shirt.
That's hysterical.
I told Michelle during the break. I said I was at Crazy Amy's house and we were throwing dice over the weekend and they had like a campfire going, and so I still smell like wood. But which then she said we have to go up to Nocona with them, honey, at their little deer lease place.
We're gonna plan that.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so a good message for us all to remember. Oftentimes, the change you need will start from within you and not from what's around you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I get the fact that sometimes it's important to change your surroundings to make things different for yourself, but don't be afraid to look in the mirror.
But we have to look at ourselves.
That's right.
Because, I love constructive criticism, because how are you going to grow?
Yep.
And you have to have those people in your life that are
willing to be honest with you.
To be honest with you and help you grow, because if not, you're just going to stay in one little spot.
Yep.
And you're never going to go anywhere. It's all about elevate.
That's right. And just don't be afraid to look from within, because oftentimes the change you need is right there. It could be in your heart. It could be in your brain, right? Change is important and you have to be mentally ready to make that change. So you have to look from within first and then look around you, right? So when you're doing all you can to better yourself, then you can look around you if things still aren't where you want them to be.
Exactly. And find out, how your environment is affecting you. It's like what in your environment is making you feel this way, or is there someone, or something bringing you down? Is there something that you need to do to, just to make that change and to plan?
Exactly right. Exactly right. So let's see. So weather for the week. We talk about the weather now. It's going to be cold again, I think, for the next couple of nights. And I think today's going to be like 54.
Yes.
It was 24 overnight, I think. It's going to be high of 54, so a 30-degree swing today. So it'll be nice this afternoon.
Yes, this afternoon should be nice.
And I think tomorrow's going to be kind of wired the same way. I think it's going to drop to the 30s, not quite as cold the next couple of nights, but cool. So it's like winter is going to be here for a little bit,
I think so.
Not freezy, but cold and cool. At least it's January.
Yes, for sure. I just need it to settle down at some point. Just like go even. Do something even so my allergies will go away.
Yeah, can we get the wind not blowing out of the north and out of the south, out of the north, out of the south? It's very confusing. Yep. Karen, good morning. Good morning, Karen.
Good morning.
Let's see. Kimmy, look, Kimmy even
she's so
producing
good.
She's
so good. Thank you,
home.
Kim.
Right.
I'm probably the worst over here.
Good morning, Dalton. How are you, sir? Thanks for tuning in, buddy.
Yes.
Today is National What Day? You ever notice that there's always like national this and that days, right? So this is National Thank God It's Monday Day.
Oh, yay.
Don't be mad about Mondays.
That's right.
We're blessed to wake up and we should enjoy Monday as much as we do every other day of the week.
Well, it's just another day.
It's another day. That's right. It's National Chocolate Covered Cherry Day.
Nice.
You like those?
I like cherries.
What are those ones that had the gooey shit in it? Like you bite into it and they have all the stuff that runs out.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Those are pretty popular.
Yeah, and I'm not a fan.
Not a fan of those?
I
don't eat cherries. I don't eat fruit, so I'm out on all of that.
Really?
But I do like chocolate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. National Drinking Straw Day. Why in the hell would there be a drinking straw day?
I really don't know.
I don't know
I
either.
think we should make up our own national day.
As long as it's the old school plastic drinking straws, not those damn paper ones that California
Oh, I
does
don't
put out there.
understand the paper ones. Yeah,
Everything
fall
tastes
apart.
weird. Yeah,
Mhm.
I can't do it. I'm out on the paper straws.
texture.
National Fruitcake Toss Day.
Oh,
Who, you know why? Because
Oh.
fruitcakes are popular and the people give that shit out, or they used to, and they still do or not. But nobody freaking eats them. So it's National Toss
Exactly.
Out That Damn Fruitcake Day. That
oh,
makes
it's not
total
like a
sense to me.
fruitcake toss. It's
I don't
not.
think there's like no shot put.
No shot put.
No shot put
fruitcake
fruitcake.
toss.
Well, you can probably throw it however the hell you want. I'm not going to
Oh.
judge you for throwing it
Yeah,
however
okay.
you want to. If you can shot put it, knock yourself out. You ever received a fruitcake from somebody?
I have. But It's
Really?
been a long time ago.
Oh my gosh, I know. It's terrible. All right. So this is the first week in January is Diet Resolution Week.
I haven't done that.
People always do. I don't know.
I know.
I'm not knocking you if you need to make resolutions to help yourself. God bless you. Do it. I'm down, but I don't typically do it. Good morning, Shalon. It's just not the thing I'm into. It's just do it. If you want to make a change in your life, just do it. I don't have to make a resolution to do it. It's National Silent Record Week. What does that even mean?
I don't
Silent
know.
record.
So
I
you
could
said-
produce a silent record.
I know, right?
You don't hear jack shit. I can even sing that record, I think. Celebration of Life Week. That makes me
I like
happy.
that.
I like that one. We should all celebrate life each and every day. So this is officially National Celebrate Life Week.
Yes.
And it's New Year's Resolutions Week, which makes total sense, right? So you're making them. If you couldn't make them on January 1st, make it this week. Get your resolutions in if you need to do that for yourself. Whatever you do, small goals.
Yes.
Everybody gets overwhelmed. I need to lose 50 pounds. No. You need to lose 5
Definitely,
pounds.
Yes.
Start with 5.
Mhm.
You got to crawl
I
before
agree.
you walk, right? So little, small, obtainable goals will get you there way better than trying to set some giant, lofty goal that's going to be super hard to reach. One small goal at a time, y'all. That's how we're going to get there.
Yes.
All right, so now it is time for our game known as Twisted Calls. So our
Oh,
contestant
my
today is
goodness.
Michelle, who will be calling someone that doesn't know that she's on the radio or shouldn't be listening.
Yeah.
Hopefully not. And
I don't think she is.
you will have 1 minute to get them to say 2 different words or phrases I'm going to show to
This
you.
is going to be hysterical.
And so what I need you to do is take that little
Sorry.
adapter right there
Okay.
and plug that into your phone.
All right.
I'm going to give you this cord.
Okay. And then what do I do?
And then all you're going to do is call your person. And then I'm going to flash up the words at you once
Okay,
I get my timer
And
ready.
do I just talk? Okay. So
And you're going to just
headphones?
very quickly
Do I
you're-
take headphones or other device?
do what?
It said headphones or other device. So headphones.
I don't know.
Okay.
Let me see. Show me your
Let me
screen.
show you. Oh, wait. Whoops. All righty. Looky here. Oop. No, I didn't do it now. So.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So you're just going to dial her up. And then when you dial her and she answers, I'm going to start my timer and then you're going to be on. Okay.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay. So what if she goes in about a lot of stuff? So I
You
just
have to take control of the conversation.
Okay. I'm going to
I'm
try
going
to
to
do
mute myself so she can't hear me.
that. Okay. I'm going to try to do this. Okay. Here we go. Do I need to put on speaker? Oh, no, I don't. Okay. Good morning.
Hi, Michelle.
Oh. Hey, buddy. Can I talk to your mama real quick?
Mom. Michelle. Hi.
Hi there. Good morning. I got a quick question for you.
Okay, ask me.
Okay, whenever you go swimming, you're in a lake, and then
Yeah.
how do you swim? What do you use to swim? I mean, what kind of move do you swim?
Wait, what?
It's so random, but you can do this, girl. Come on. You're in a lake, or you're in a pool, and you're competing, and they have what kind of Olympic different?
Breaststroke.
Okay. All right. Hold on 1 second. All right, now. Oh, I don't even know what that is. Oh, whenever
Breast-
you. Oh no, I know what a breaststroke is. Sorry.
Oh,
I'm losing my mind. Okay, one more question. Okay,
Okay.
so whenever little boys, they get this for Christmas, and it's a little thing they put together. And is that am I doing the right? And they build different types of buildings, or
like logs, Lincoln logs, building blocks.
or trucks, kind of.
Buzz.
Oh,
Hey, good morning, Gabrina. How are you?
Good morning.
Hey, this is John Campbell.
Hey, John, how are you?
I'm excellent. And we are live on the radio with Joko Community Radio. Michelle is here as a guest host, and she was playing our game called
Because I knew
Twisted
I could
Calls.
call you.
That's right. And we were trying to get you to say 2 different words in a minute. And she got the first one pretty quickly. You did good on breaststroke. The second one was erector set.
Oh my goodness!
I don't even know what that is. I
You
mean,
could have gone a different way to get that first word.
That's tough.
I know. Erect. I know. I could have. Oh, I could have totally done that, but you know.
Oh, that's awesome. Hey, good talking to you. We appreciate it, Gabrina.
Absolutely.
I'll let
Have
you-
a good day.
You too. Bye.
All right, bye. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, see, you didn't fall for either one of my tricks, y'all. The words were breaststroke, which you got the first one, but you went the swimming route, which makes total sense, but I would have gone a different way to get the word breast. And then the second was erector set, and you stayed firm.
I
in the
did. I
toys.
was going to try to go on to the whole, but I thought, oh well.
You did good. You could have taken a shortcut and would have got you there faster, but here we are.
I know. Oh my goodness.
You did good. You did good. Almost got it. You almost got there. That was the closest anybody's gotten to getting the words, I think.
Thank you.
Because people get the first one sometimes, but the second one becomes an
yeah.
issue. Yep. All right. Let's see, y'all. Just don't forget the survey question of the day. What was your favorite subject? And do you still do anything with that knowledge today when you were in school? Let's see. Who else is not jumping on that? I'm not seeing there. Nobody else?
Nobody else.
We're good. We're caught up.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and do Wacky World News segment. That's right. This is Wacky World News. All right. So look before you bite. Very important, right? So you go through the fast food place, you get your stuff. You think I'm just going to start digging into my food. Look before you bite. A diner eating at a KFC in England was horrified to find a breaded chicken head in her hot wings.
Oh my gosh.
She ordered an order of wings.
I would die.
There was a picture she posted and it was like
Oh
all
my
battered. You
gosh.
saw the little beak and of course the eye had been, fried and stuff. So it was not there.
Oh.
So it's like but it was a breaded
That sounds
breaded
terrible.
chicken head.
That sounds so
Can you
terrible.
imagine pulling that?
I would just die. I think oh my gosh. I just don't even, yeah.
I assure
But-
you, my wife would have freaked out, yelled, because first of all, Kim doesn't like birds. She has like birdophobia, right? So she
okay.
does not like birds messing with her.
Oh, so
and-
she doesn't like the John Jones area where all the birds fly
no.
in
Actually,
and
Josh and I were up at Twin Peaks the other day, and that little area right there by Academy
Oh,
stuff,
they
there's a
do.
shit ton of birds there too.
yes.
And so I was taking pictures and sending them to her. I'm like, honey, we're missing you and your friends wish you were here. I mean, there were birds everywhere. They would fly in just these big swarms. It was crazy. And they shit all over my truck. I mean, I had to go to the car wash the next day. I mean, there was so much bird shit on my truck. I couldn't believe
Oh
it.
my god.
Couldn't believe it.
Sometimes that stuff just doesn't want to come off.
No. All right. So a girlfriend's pregnancy surprise to her boyfriend does not go as planned, right? You're going to announce you're pregnant. People find creative ways to do it, right? So this gal thought it'd be cute to put the pregnancy test itself into his waffles that she made for him.
Oh my goodness.
So
oh wow.
she's a TikTok user, right? So she's videoing the whole thing, right? And as he's eating his waffles, and he's already bitching about the waffles were too hard. Like he was yelling at her, "Why are these so hard? These are too crispy." He was like being a total jerk anyway. And then he dismisses the top waffle because he's pissed off that it's too crispy. And she goes, "Well, it's got butter on it." He goes, "Well, that should make it softer." I mean, he was like, dropping F-bombs. He was like, "Oh, this guy's a very nice guy." He was kind of getting on my nerves. So finally he starts to work on the bottom waffle, cuts into it, and finally revealed the pregnancy test stick that she had put into his waffle. Now, these aren't like fancy waffles like you made with a waffle iron. These are like your Pop-Tart waffles or Lego waffles.
Lego
what do they
waffle,
call
yeah.
them? Lego waffles.
Lego.
How about Eggo?
I went
You
with you.
went
I went
with
with you. I was like, Lego, okay. All right. You just
Yeah, Lego
put it-
waffles. Totally eat those all the time.
Yeah.
And he's like, "What the fuck is that?" And she was like, "What does it look like?" And he said, "Why is it in my food?" And she said, "I wanted to surprise you." And he said, "There's piss on that."
Gross.
She
Oh.
tries to back it up. She goes, "No, it's only on it's a dropper thing on that." He goes, "But it's a dropper of piss on this one part of this thing that you stuck into my food." He was so mad.
I'm sure there's some kind of health code, or that's just terrible. Oh my gosh, yes, no.
So the whole thing got wrecked. She's trying to video it. And she still winds up posting it on her TikTok because.
Well, I'm sure his response was hysterical.
But this guy was like so rude to her. I'm thinking she's probably thinking, "Holy shit, I picked the wrong baby daddy to have here."
No,
This
if
guy
he
a
was
jerk.
mean. I
He was
mean,
a
I'm
jerk.
sure
He
she
cussed
was
out of the whole time about waffles being too hard.
Oh my gosh.
But
That's terrible.
putting the pea stick into the waffle, it's a
Yeah,
little
no.
much.
Mm-mm,
It's a
mm-mm.
little much.
No, I'm out on that.
That's right. All right. So Kaylee Christina catches her husband and his mistress on their Ring doorbell camera.
Oh my goodness.
So the wife had planned a family trip, and then he suddenly comes down sick and says, "Oh, I can't go. I'm sick. I can't make it." Right. So the wife and the kids, too late to cancel everything, get their money back, go ahead and go on the vacation. And the hubby that night, the wife was shocked to find out that he had another woman at the house, who he then brought out the front door and gave her a nice long smooch on the front porch with the Ring doorbell video and the whole thing. Which, of course, if you have the Ring doorbell or any kind of smart doorbell, you know that it tings your phone. Bing,
It does.
somebody's calling.
And it records
boom, there's
it.
motion at your front door.
Yes,
all these things, right?
Mhm.
And this dumbass is sitting there kissing his
Oh
girlfriend
my
while his
gosh.
wife's away. And she, of course, busts him right away. And he's like, and of course, I thought I disconnected it. I didn't think it was working. I mean, you dumbass.
But even then, what the heck? I mean, yeah. I mean, that's just ridiculous.
What an idiot.
Yeah.
First of all, I mean,
Well, and there's
Jerko
recorder-
for cheating on his wife, number one.
Exactly.
Right? Second of all, he's a dumb cheat at that.
Exactly. Well, and there's cameras everywhere now. Everybody's got cameras like all over their homes and
all over.
And then not only that, but the Ring doorbell across the street can get it too.
Exactly. And you know, in this day and age, nosy neighbors be telling somebody, "Hey, I got something on my video. It's some girl over at your house." You know, they would have done that. You know, they would have.
Oh yeah.
Okay, if you think you're having a bad day, at least you're not TikTok user at @RRobertson16. She was harmlessly scrolling on Facebook when her husband surprised her from behind, and the two started getting frisky. Right? It happens, right? Just roll it behind them, get a little something going on. So she just throws her phone down on the bed. Didn't, think anything about it, didn't get off of Facebook either, and wound up hitting the go live button.
Oh my goodness, I would die.
Hits the go live button,
Oh,
right? Starts broadcasting their session.
Oh wow.
From her phone. Now, yes, 47 different people started tuning into her live session that she had going
Did they share
on
it?
there.
I mean,
and now lucky for her that when her phone had gotten set down, so the phone was face down, and
okay, that makes
camera wasn't happening.
Okay,
but all the audio was working just fine. Audio was working
goodness.
just fine, and so the 47 different people, one of them included her dad.
Oh my gosh, I would die. Well, thank goodness.
Oh my! Can you imagine?
No.
Your dad is so nice. Now, I'm not sure. I think your dad's pretty cool too.
Oh, he's very cool.
Your mom might. I'm not saying she's uptight, but she's a little more reserved.
I can't. Oh.
Imagine your mom.
I got stories about my mom. I don't even know if I should say. Oh my gosh, no, and it's so embarrassing. Well, my poor niece. She was so embarrassed. Okay, so we were going to my nephew's wedding, and we were out trying on dresses, and she comes out of the dressing room, and my mom looks great and everything. I just love her to death. She's just a pretty lady. And she walks out and she goes, "Do you think I'll get some in this?" And I'm going, "Mama." I mean, she's 83 years old. And I'm like, and my niece is dying. She's bright red.
I love it.
And I'm just going,
get some in this.
and all of us are going, "Nope. I wouldn't think about it."
Just give her a blank stare. Sorry,
We
Mom.
did. I just don't even know what's going on here.
That's awesome. I hope I'm pretty sure I'll be that frisky at 83. Now, Kimmy, she may be smacking me when I'm 83 because she'll be a couple of years older than me. And so, but I'm counting on you, Kimmy. And good morning, Wendy. How are you, young lady? Yes. So could you imagine, Kim, if your dad was Facebook Live watching you and me? That would be so funny. Her mom wouldn't.
It would be funny.
Shit, her mom would just laugh, but her dad would be like, I don't know. He would not be happy with her.
Yeah, well, I don't think either one of my parents. They'd be like, "Oh, I guess that's what they do."
I guess that's what they do. All right. So we've got 4 minutes left. Is anything you want to talk about before I keep on trucking?
I can't think of anything right now, but I'm just happy to be here and just thankful.
So glad you joined us. I'm too. So a recent survey on this is, we pride ourselves on being educational and we don't discriminate. We just like to post the real deal stuff out there. And this is something I think that women can use. Okay. A recent survey on 10 things guys secretly want from their women. Okay. I didn't publish this. I'm just reporting the news. So don't think it's me, Kimmy. All right. They want less selfies. Number one.
I believe that.
You guilty of a lot of selfies?
I love selfies.
Yeah?
I do. I'm a selfie taker
All
all
right.
the time.
Does Dean
Yes.
get do you pull
I
Dean into your
do. I
selfie
do all the
world?
time. And he's like, oh my gosh, one more. I'm like, yes, come on. Come on, baby. Get in here.
Oh,
Let's take another picture.
Kimmy's the same way. She before we go anywhere,
Oh, but y'all are so
and I
good
love
at it too.
pictures. Pictures
I love
mean a
pictures.
lot because you
Mhm.
memorialize things that are going on in your world, and they pop back up on your memories and all that kind of good stuff. So totally get it.
Mhm.
But and Josh, he's less tolerant than me even when it comes to pictures.
I do have some cute selfies with Josh too.
Yeah?
He's so sweet. He
Yep.
lets me take them with him.
So guys want less selfies, girls, just so you know. They want their women to be more spontaneous.
Yeah, I'm all about being
Are you
spontaneous.
spontaneous?
I love spontaneous.
Yep.
Stuff. Yes, absolutely.
My wife is very spontaneous too, to a degree. She's also a big planner, though. It goes back to the other thing, where she's a big planner. So spontaneous, she's like, there's nothing else going on. Sure, yeah. Guys want less makeup. Don't overdo it on the makeup, ladies.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
what the
I get
guys
it.
are
Yeah.
saying.
I get it. I mean, because if you do too much, then you don't look like yourself.
Right? Agree.
Yeah.
Agree. Oh, speaking of that, I'll just quickly interject. No, I got to keep going this thing. Remind me about the stupid, what do you call it? The KSCS thing. So funny. They want you to make them laugh. Very important.
Mhm.
Humor is important in a relationship, guys. Ladies, make your man laugh, which Kim makes me laugh all the time. So
Yeah, she
we're
is.
covered there. Wear something cozy. Don't have to always get so gussied up. Wear
Mhm.
something
Oh,
cozy.
yeah.
Passion, ladies, goes beyond the bedroom. The guys want to see their women succeed in other things too, not just
I love
passionate
that.
about the bedroom.
But I like that though.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
More snuggling. Guys like to snuggle too, apparently.
Well, that's awesome. I love to snuggle.
Snuggle is important.
It's snuggle time all the time.
That's right. Be more open-minded in the bedroom, the guys say. That's number 8 on the list, ladies. Be more open-minded in the bedroom. And number 9, guys want less drama.
Mhm.
Ladies, guys want less drama in life. So that's
Yeah.
number 9 on the list. Still makes me crack up that selfies is number 1.
I
Less
know, right?
Selfies,
That's what I'm
less
thinking.
selfies. We've been giving you your fill of no makeup. Yes, you have, dear, but
Aw,
it's
but you're so
your natural beauty
beautiful.
is
That's
so
right, Kim.
just
You are
radiates.
beautiful.
It's awesome.
Mhm.
Number 10, men like receiving gifts too. So, ladies, don't forget to give your guy something too. That's what they want out of their relationships and out of their
love buying
woman.
presents.
You like buying presents?
I love
You a
buying
gift
presents.
giver?
And I love watching people open presents.
Oh,
It's
me
my
too. It's so
favorite
fun.
thing. It really is.
Yep, agreed. Got a minute and something left. I'll throw it there real quickly. It's so funny. So on the second date update, the
Mhm.
guy and the girl, right? The girl calls in, says, "Hey, we had a great first date. Guy didn't call me back. Blah blah blah." Long story short, so the guy apparently is a food blogger and primarily focused on barbecue places. So he took this gal to a barbecue restaurant, and she ordered a salad. Didn't want to have any of the meat or the barbecue that he was so excited for her to taste.
Mhm.
She just, I want a salad. And he said, they don't even serve salad. It's not on the menu. So the people had to go next door to the salad place. I mean,
Oh my gosh.
kudos to them.
yeah.
They went next door and got a salad,
That was nice,
some
yeah.
veggies and made her a salad.
Mhm.
But he was so upset. He said, I can't date her again. I would never go out with her again. He goes, this is ridiculous. Before she got on the phone with him, he was like, no, she shit all over my whole passion and what I do. And she didn't care and blah, blah, blah. I mean, went off on this girl about not wanting to eat barbecue because she was at a barbecue institution.
Mhm.
And so when she got on the phone, she's like, I ate some of your barbecue. He goes, you didn't eat the bark or the fatty part. You only wanted the center. I mean, this guy was
my gosh.
obsessed. It was
That
so funny.
is crazy.
I was cracking
Oh, I
up.
wonder. I mean, she probably didn't want to get back
up.
out with them anyway.
I know she didn't. So Michelle, again, thanks for joining us. I really
It was
appreciate
fun.
it.
Thank
Had a good time, you
you.
guys. Love each other. Have a great
Yes.
week. Be positive, be happy, and be blessed. And know that we're lucky to have today.
That's right.
Bye,
Have a
y'all.
great week.
From Burleson to Venus and Grandview to Godley, this is the voice of Johnson County, Joco Community Radio.
Breaking news this hour from townhall.com. I'm Keith Peters reporting. Heavy snow is hitting the mid-Atlantic states this morning. Up to 10 inches of the white stuff, along with high winds, are forecast for the District of Columbia, Northern Virginia, and Central Maryland by the time the storm moves out this afternoon. National Weather Service meteorologist David Roth says the metro D.C. area will be hit the hardest by the winter storm.
In this case, 1 inch of rain will materialize as